Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Mike. So, starting another Tony event this morning. Whole day of training and then 4 days of the event, Leadership Academy. So why do we do this? Why do I do this? We get asked this all the time. Why do we do these events? Well, it's for a host of reasons. Number one, proximity, right? I'm around people who are doing amazing things. I mean, the community that I get to be part of, they play at a very high level. They live by very high standards. So I get to be around a group of people who are doing significantly forward-thinking things. They're doing big deal things, and I get to call them peers, which means I need to raise my standards in order to be part of that group. We get to help people. We get to help lots of people. I mean, this is the event where we learn skills, where you can really do things that make a difference in people's lives in terms of, if somebody's had a traumatic event, if they've had some sort of significant, any type of thing happen to them, if they're dealing with a phobia, if they're dealing with a crisis. This is the event where you learn all the skills that really help you know how to deal with that situation. And I use them all the time with my clients and at work. I can use them anywhere. It's amazing how much impact you can have in a very short time. Some of these skills are very simple, but their ability to have an impact on people dramatically is hard to measure, quite frankly. So this is a great event in order to learn that type of stuff and be able to impact the world. The last thing is it's called Leadership Academy. So we're going to get to see some incredible speakers all day long. I know that we've got at least one coming today that's going to be amazing. And I'll try to continue to do the videos. Obviously, it's a Tony event, so we go later into the night. But we're going to see some amazing speakers, give us amazing content. First time I went to a seminar for law, the very first speaker that got up said, the difference between a good lawyer and a great lawyer is a great lawyer gets out of town. And what he meant by that is the great lawyers go to seminars and they see who's doing what and what are the latest techniques and what are the latest ideas and how are they being used. And by doing that, they stay on the cutting edge. By doing that, they stay moving forward and forward thinking and doing all that stuff. That's true, I think, with everything. You need to take time for yourself. You need to take time to learn. You need to take time to look at the big picture. People who are significantly successful spend a lot of money on themselves on different type of, I'll say seminars. It doesn't have to be a seminar. It can be anything. But, Grant Cardone talks about how he spends a couple $100,000 a year on himself, on learning new techniques, on going to seminars, on figuring out his health, on figuring out, how to sleep better, how to use his brain better, how to do anything that he can in order to improve his efficiencies. And, I think we can get caught up in patterns where we're taking care of everybody else, but we're not taking care of ourselves. So, at these seminars, we're there to give back. We're there to serve. We're there to take care of other people. We're there to take care of our team. But if, you don't think that we don't get tons out of this, then you're wrong. We get tons out of this. It pushes us. We learn. We grow. We laugh. We connect. I'm going to be hanging around people from all over the world, interacting with them, learning about what's going on in their world and what's going on in their life. And you can't help but grow when you're doing that type of stuff. It gives you a different perspective. It gives you a different view of how things are happening. One of the things that I see that happens in smaller towns, I think more so than bigger cities, but people get a group of friends, and that's the only group of people that they hang around with their entire life. And they have the same conversations and they do the same things. And look, it's perfectly fine to have your life in patterns. There's nothing wrong with that. But get new perspectives every now and then. Talk to somebody different. It doesn't mean you have to go there, but find out new ideas. Find out somebody else's culture. Find out how somebody else approaches the world. Because what I've found out when you do that is you'll actually find out that we're all a lot more alike than we are different. A lot more alike than we are different. I I think we focus on our differences. Okay, we might look different, we might have different customs, but at the end of the day, we all want the same thing and we all have the same problems. And we're so much more connected than we think. Everything divides us. Religion divides us, governments divide us. But at the end of the day, we're actually all one big part of one big thing. And when you start really, the great thing about these events is we don't talk about any of that stuff. We talk about what do you want to do in your life? What's going on? What are you worried about? What are you trying to fix? What are you focusing on? And it's always the same questions. It's always the same things. And that shows you just how similar we all are. So I encourage you to get new voices, get new ideas. Go meet somebody different, talk to somebody different, go to a different church, go to a different club. Grant Cardone is great about this. He'll challenge you to go to some different community event and talk to people there. Go to some different organization that you've never been to and say hi to people and talk to people. Number one, it's good for business. If you run your own business, this is a great idea. Entrepreneurs should always do this. But it's also going to give you new ideas and new perspectives. So why do I do these seminars? Because I want to give back, because I want to help people, but I also get tons out of it. It makes me grow. It makes me think. It gives me new information. I get to be around people who are doing next level stuff, and I get to call them peers. And it forces me to grow. It takes me outside of my comfort zone. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, we're all in this together. Let's take care of each other. Thanks for watching.